Welcome to the Big 22 High School Football Special. I'm Amy Zimmer. Over the next 30 minutes, we're shining a spotlight on the top high school football players across Southeast Georgia and the South Carolina Lowcountry. With the 2023 season set to kick off, it's time to meet our Big 22 squad. Starting with the back-to-back GHSA Class 4A state champions, a trio of Benedictine cadets once again landing on the Big 22 team.
This team could be extraordinary. It could be an extremely good football team, one of the best we've had.
Luke Cromenhawk, Benedictine Military School, class of 2024, quarterback. Couldn't be here without the coaches and teammates who have helped me along the way, and I'm truly blessed to have been picked for this award.
Again, what makes Luke special and makes him a tremendous leader is he is the most competitive person that I've ever met, probably. Just extremely competitive, loves to play, loves to win, and everybody likes to follow him. He's the type of kid that people want to follow.
Just finished up with all the 4A things, and I can kind of just focus on the Benedictine football team and being the best high school quarterback that I can be.
Hard work, dedication, and just, you know what I'm saying, everything, always got to improve every single day. Make sure you take one thing out of something you do every day. Herbert Starks III, Benedictine Military School, class of 2025, outside linebacker.
He goes by third, and that's what I've known him as since he was in second grade at St. James and would come to our little camps. And just a tremendous athlete, physically imposing guy.
Jacoby Ward, Benedictine Military School, class 2025, offensive lineman. This comes with a whole lot of work, dedication, and sweat and blood and tears that you got to put into this game of football if you love it.
He's a very, very good offensive lineman for us. Had a great year last year. Going into his junior year, we're expecting big things, and you know, at 6'4", 336 pounds, he can do a lot of things. We got to focus on each day, each practice, each meeting, each workout, and be great at doing that. That's how champions are made.
It means a lot, you know. My goal is to be one of the biggest players in the nation, but you know, it's a start. You know, I won it last year, my brother, so that was pretty big, and just to win it again, just means that I'm still working. I'm Lorenzo Cowan, play edge, class of 224. I play fast, I play physical, I play every rep. You know, that's the big things. You know, I don't take a rep off, and that separates you from a lot of people.
He's a high character kid, major athlete. He's got major skills. He's a 100, 200 guy, 400 meter guy. He's a post guy in basketball, and he's our edge. He's our guy, and he will play some offense this year at tight end. And he's just a multi-talented kid that's very humble, and just makes our team go. You know, we got a lot of dogs, but you know, he is the dog.
My mom, my brother, you know, those the main two. But you know, everybody around me, you know, we all push each other. You know, my teammates, we all push each other. Just, you know, just try to set a good example. You know, stay in their ear. You know, school first, before anything, before sports. School first, and have a good attitude. You know, those are the two big things. School, have a good attitude, just come out and get 100%. Gotten a lot stronger from last year. That was probably my biggest goal, just, you know, get a little bit stronger, and then just, you know, to be more together as a team. That was a big goal of ours. I feel like we've accomplished, you know, just step by step getting better as a program.
It means a lot to me. I want to thank my parents, my family, my coaches, Coach Ford, 27-17. They all contributed to this. Antonio Butts, class of 2024, Effingham County, linebacker, running back. I play angry. You know, I'm always uplifting my teammates, but I feel like my play is very loud.
His versatility and his passion, you could put him basically anywhere on the defense and then he would be a dominant force. You put him anywhere on offense and he'd be a dominant force. He just creates a lot of problems for whatever side of the ball he happens to be going against, and I'm glad I only have to go against him in practice.
When I first came here, transferred in, you know, they opened me in with open arms, and you know, that means a lot to me. They didn't mention anything about me coming from Calvary. They just welcomed me to the team. I'm very excited. I worked on my game a lot. I feel like I got a lot to show the city and state of Georgia.
It means a lot, all the hard work, dedication I did with my teammates, and, I just thank God for the ability, for me playing football and stuff. Jalen Hampton, class of 2024, New Hampshire High School, wide receiver. My mom's staying on me about my academics because she was like, without academics, you can't go nowhere. And, I thank God to bless me with the athletic ability I have.
He's been brought up right and takes his academics very seriously at 3.7, I think it is, GPA, and but obviously a really, really good football player. And it's kind of a self-made football player. As a younger kid, he's playing as many different groups as he can play. As a freshman, he's probably a 5'40", 5'1", 40, and not real tall, but he's grown, worked extremely hard on the track and in the weight room, and physically is become a man.
Right now I'm committed to Western Kentucky, but my recruitment is still 100% open, so but right now I'm 100% committed with them. Real confident this year. Our thing is finish. Last year we had a lot of overtime losses, and our main goal is to keep finishing. I feel like if we finish this year, we'll win a lot of games this season.
The Big 22 special is just getting started. Still have plenty of players to get to. Stay with us. Welcome back to the Big 22 High School Football Special. Before the break, we introduce you to our first batch of players on this year's squad. Let's get right back to it. Here's a look at some of the top talent on the high school gridiron entering the 2023 season.
You got guys that care about each other, like each other, then you have a chance to be something special. So, we can continue to push these guys here, and hopefully these guys, will help raise the game of everybody around them.
Jake Merklinger, class of 2024, quarterback. Take one day at a time. We know what we want to do. We believe we can do it, but we know it's going to take a lot of hard work, and it'll take to win every single rep, every single game. Just take one day at a time, and we can accomplish what we want to accomplish.
Michael Smith, class of 24, tight end. My brother, mainly, that was like my biggest role model growing up. And, watching him play football at Beach, it was like, I want to do something just like that, but I want to try to outdo him.
He's physical and tough. He can attach and block inside, and he can detach and be a really tough matchup one-on-one.
Edward Coleman, class of 2025, athlete, Calvary Day School. It's just a true blessing. It just made me feel like my hard work is being appreciated. So I want more. I just keep going.
He's what I call game speed guy. He is really fast with the football. Some guys are great track guys, and they get the ball in their hands and they look like they slow down. He gets the ball in his hands, it looks like he speeds up.
I'm Thomas Blackshear, class of 2025, wide receiver, Calvary Day School.
I think the thing I'm most impressed with Thomas, he's very, very physical and very tough. And I think that's the thing that really separates him.
We've been working hard, we've been getting stronger, faster. We coming in with a different mentality.
Walter Buddy Mathis, class of 2025, Calvary Day School, defensive lineman. I feel like what made me stand out is my get off, my motor, my boost, my burst, all of that. I just feel like not many D linemen have what I have.
Glad we don't have to block Buddy Mathis. He's a terror over there, and when he gets his motor turned on, he's hard to handle. Learn lessons from each season about what it takes to get. A lot of these kids have played in the semifinal game. They played almost there, but you run against a team. We moved to AAA, and you run against some of the teams toward the end. And AAA, you just kind of, okay, that's what you got to be. That's where you got to get to. So it's been a good thing for us to see it, and now we just got to respond and be better.
Just the threat of him opens up so much more of the field for everybody else.
Most of the time it's go routes and I head top somebody, but it's really just playmaking most of the part. I'm Amir Jackson, Porter High School, class of 24, receiver DB. It means a lot, especially coming from a small town with good people. It's just setting trends for the younger ones coming up. Just letting them know anything is possible, small or big school.
Just the threat of him over there keeps the defense honest. He's that special that we build game plans around, making sure that he can get the ball in different ways.
I committed to Florida. One of the factors was they was my first SEC. They kept conversation the most, and when I went over there, I felt at home.
He works hard at practice every day. He's a no excuses kind of guy, and it's just his deep down, his character and personality are going to carry him a long way, regardless of if athletics were involved or not.
Coach Keith, big shout out to him. He real. He let you know what to do and what not to do, and he give his input about it as if you was his son.
I'm starting my 3rd year on the job here at Portal. He was a sophomore, you know, puppy then, but a giant puppy. Definitely had some good long talks and developed a pretty tight relationship.
I feel like we got a good chance to make a playoff run, and I feel like we can make a better run from last year.
When your best players are some of your hardest workers, and they lead by example and do things the right way, it helps with the whole team. And so.
I think I'm the best player on the field, really. That's like, a lot of people be like scared or like they question their ability, but I think I'm the best player on the field. Montre Bradford, outside linebacker, Statesboro, Georgia, class of 24. It means a lot because ain't very many people can get the type of like award like this, and that's what like I was waiting on for a long time.
Montre's got all the size, the speed, the length. He's really taking leaps and bounds in the weight room with his strength, and so, you know, at 6'5", 230 plus pounds, to run as good as he can makes him a special football player.
I'm trying to be one of the top edges in the state, country. So the team, we're trying to make it to the state championship and win it and bring it home.
Really my speed and just like my quickness. Cameron Michael, Statesboro High School, wide receiver in class 2024.
Can run really good routes at receiver, got a high football IQ, really understands the game. You combine all those things, it makes him a really special guy with the ball in his hands.
My goal is to get 1,000 yards. If I get more, then that's be good. Since I've been playing quarterback, me like seeing stuff on the field kind of easier. So it's like I'm looking on the inside out.
What I've been most proud of is the way they handle themselves off the field. They're high character guys. You never have to worry about them getting in trouble, and if they're going to be here on time, you know what they're going to get every single day. They come to work every day.
So much talent in our area, and our Big 22 high school football special continues after the break. Coming up, we're headed to the Low Country. Stay with us. Welcome back to our Big 22 high school football special. Throughout the football season, we cover teams across the Peach and Palmetto State. Student athletes have been putting the Low Country on the map for high school football for some time now, thanks to players like the one you're about to meet.
You know, I say this all the time, it probably has the highest ceiling of any kid I've ever coached. I don't think he's near reached his potential. I think he's going to keep growing, keep getting more athletic.
My name's Shaggy Thompson. I go to Hilton Head Island High School. I play defensive end, and I'm class of 2024. I started not like really interested in football. I started off like trying to go off into like military and stuff like that, and I use like football as like a way to like take myself out of other activities and stuff like that. I just kind of kept going along with it, and here I am today.
His love for the game of football has really peaked the last year or two, so he's not a kid that since he was, 5 years old, like I want to play college football. This is something that's new for him. So he's just only going to continue getting better every single day.
I still feel like I'm growing, just taking it one step at a day, trying to get better every day.
He's a truly dynamic player. He originally started off mainly as a pass rusher with how long he is, but he's turned into an explosive player in the front. Being able to play the run game as well.
Our team's looking really good. I'm very happy with what our new offensive coordinator brought in, Coach Tereshuk. And I love how our players just drive each other every day to get better.
Really, I'm just blessed and thankful to have this opportunity. It wouldn't be possible without God. And I'm just thankful for my coaches and my family for always pushing me. Tavion Wallace, outside linebacker, Wayne County. It took a lot of work and effort to get to this point, My parents always pushed me. My dad pushed me the most. Like, he just pushed me, and my brother at Kentucky, he pushed me a lot too. LSU, Kentucky, Georgia, Mississippi State, Georgia Southern. I really can't think of all of them right now. It's a lot. This season, I'm trying to have 150 tackles or more. I'm ready to get on the field with my brothers, and I'm just ready to ball out. I'm ready to go get the win.
It's just an honor to be selected. Matthew Fuller, running back, Wayne County High School. I played flag football, and I started getting recognition last year. I'm trying to have 2,000 rushing yards and 30 TDs. We're trying to get a ring. We're in region champs.
It feels great, especially being recognized as a guy, especially in our region. A lot of guys down here don't get normally looked at a lot, especially O-line wise. Most guys get recognized either in the Atlanta area or just somewhere more west of the Georgia area, but it feels great. Logic Thurman, center, Bradwell Institute. I came in my 8th grade year, right before COVID came. Then came in 9th grade year, started varsity at right tackle. Stayed, moved to left tackle my sophomore year, played there junior year. Moved a little bit, went to guards for I think 1 or 2 games, then came to center this year. So it's been a lot of work coming in. I was small when I came in. Then I grew into this size, got a little bit more meaner. Football IQ went up. It's been a grind ever since. 2 weeks ago I released my top 8 schools, but right now my full list of offers is 22 right now. But it's been good so far. Can't never be outworked. Nobody outworks me. And the guy across from me doesn't want it more than I want it, especially with our tradition of not having a really good season past couple years. So any chance I get to beat him in, I beat every 9 times out of 10.
It means a lot for me, my community, and my school, my family, to have the opportunity. I just want to thank everybody that supported me, and I want to know that I thank them very much. DeMello Jones, 2024 at Swainsboro High School, and I play DB. I committed to Georgia in March. We got the #1 class right now. We're going to continue to add on to it, bring in more big-time players, and I'll be ready.
He's an outstanding athlete, and obviously, you can tell that by, his commitment to Georgia, one of the top programs in the country. But the thing about DeMello is, he's an even better kid, and he's one of the most unselfish kids I've ever been around. And we're just really excited for the accolades he's getting. He's very deserving, and the way we look at it, it's not just DeMello, but it's him representing his family and representing this program.
It's going to be a good year. Make it back to state, hopefully win it this year. We're going to do a lot of good stuff this year.
Coming up, meet more players named to this year's Big 22 squad after the break. Welcome back to our Big 22 high school football special. It's time to meet our final group of players named to this year's squad, taking you to Savannah Christian, where 3 Raiders already have dozens of Division I offers on the table.
All 3 of these guys, I couldn't be more proud of them because, they put in max effort in athletics, but they also put max effort in academics, and they're all really good students. I'm very proud of them.
Logan Brooking, 2025, Savannah Christian, tight end. The #1 thing is hard work, and you got to put in the hours in practice and out of practice. And I'll say that the next big thing is faith. You just got to have faith in God, just to take you places that you want to go.
We really haven't had a true tight end here until Logan arrived. We can block and run and catch passes, just making our offense a lot better.
David Busey, 2024, Savannah Christian, linebacker. My dad has probably been a really big role model for me. He's been teaching me since day one, and then the love of the game has just pushed me to keep going every single day, and I've never lost that love for the game.
I've been starting for us on defense since he was a freshman. He has elite ball skills. I mean, you put the ball anywhere around him. Of course, he plays linebacker and wide receiver for us, but if that ball is anywhere around him in the secondary at safety, he's going to go get it.
Elijah Griffin, Savannah Christian Preparatory School, 2025, defensive end.
No one that we play, I don't think, can block him one-on-one. He had a great freshman season, but it was even better his sophomore year, and if he continues to improve, he could be one of the best players to ever come out of Savannah.
It's just a blessing. I thank God for every day He wakes me up, and I get to have the ability to play football and the things that I do, and I just continue to work hard, even if it's football or off the field.
Last year's team, Team 51, they won 11 games, lost 2. This year's team has not won a single game yet. So we got to keep them focused, and I remind them all the time we haven't even gotten to the first game yet, so we've got to continue to work and stay hungry.
Coming up this Friday night on WJCL 22 at 11, the Frenzy returns for week 1 of the high school football season. Our sports team is hitting the sidelines to bring you the biggest plays and final scores from across Southeast Georgia and the South Carolina Lowcountry. Here's a look at some of the matchups. At Memorial Stadium, the defending state champs Benedictine taking on Jenkins. Over in Guyton, Effingham County hosting Richmond Hill. And in the Lowcountry, Savannah Christian colliding with Hilton Head Christian Academy. Catch these games and many more during the Frenzy Friday night at 11 on WJCL 22. Let the fun begin. That's a look at the top high school football players across Southeast Georgia and the South Carolina Low Country. Be sure to check out the Big 22 as they take the field each and every Friday night. Have a great night.